first son of a bitch to wake up out of their dream.
They've infiltrated everything, like. They've infiltrated the media. They've infiltrated the educational system. They've infiltrated our halls of power. They've infiltrated our government. They've infiltrated the TV, the news, the newspapers, the radio. Everything and anything has been infiltrated by them. Right? And the CIA.
He's not just an agent. He was the chief of the FBI. Welcome, Ted Gunderson.
Thank you very much.
I would like to discuss the connection between the CIA and Hollywood. Whistleblower Rizzo, who was general counsel for the entire CIA, admits the CIA has long had a relationship with the entertainment industry.
What are the CIA's deepest secrets? Presidents commanded the CIA to know the world, and when that failed, the CIA set out to change the world. Change the world. It's all on the record. It's just the facts. And the facts aren't pretty.
I call myself a recovering CIA officer. I go through CIA Officers Anonymous, but that group is not a 12-step program. It's a 24-step program. The first 12 steps, we learn how to tell the truth again, and that's the hardest part.
Do you have any people being paid by the CIA who are contributing to a major circulation American journal? We do have people who submit pieces to two American journals.
We didn't have any journalistic training except CIA training. Anderson, what influence do you think the CIA has when it comes to mainstream media?
There's make no bones about it. The CIA, under Daddy Bush, has had their tentacles in the United Nations since 1975. Okay? 1975. Skull and Bones man himself. Right? Skull and Bones man.
You know, someone very profoundly once said, many years ago, that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism.
Fuck you, Nazi! Frank! You and Holly clear?
I'm clear. Are you? Don't do it.
N.A.S.A has called on the British government to drop its red lines and tough talk on its future relationship with the EU.
Through their echo chambers that keep repeating, regurgitating the same bullshit on every news channel and pump it out.
The Cornish
right?
Simon
N.A.S.A has called on the British government to drop its red lines and tough talk on its future relationship with the EU. His remarks come as new figures indicate that Northern Ireland could see a 12% reduction in gross domestic product if the UK leaves the European Union without reaching a trade deal.
Even though all these people here in Ireland, right, the UN has them employed. They're not employed by the Irish government no more. There is no Irish government, you might as well say. That's the United Nazis branch, right, here in Ireland, telling our country what to do. They've hijacked our country. They're pushing all sick agendas into our school. They're trying to dilute your children from boys to girls, girls to boys, fluoride in your water, food full of pesticides, sky full of chemtrails, right? Don't be telling me this is done by the Irish fucking people, alright, because it's not. And you need to wake up, people, and protect your right to believe in God and be Irish in your own damn country. You must also keep this in mind, people, right? Barack Obama thought that he was going to be the president of the United Nations outside. The president of the United Nations. The king of the world he thought he was going to be, right? Then on came that witch. Hillary Clinton, the dirty satanic piece of shit. Then she came on and thought she was going to be the queen of Europe, didn't she? She did, of course, thought she'd be the queen, and she fallen all over the place, and she in bits. I mean, they said they're keeping her upright with the drugs. Right. That's fact. So yeah, so as I was saying.
That deliberation is overdue.
Yeah, well, you'll get it. If I was England, all I do if I was England, I tell the United Nazis to go fuck themselves. They're not getting a button, alright? And you will see most of the world, if not all the world, will continue trading with England, right? No problem. Do you think they're going to give a shit? A lot of countries are going to say, look, fucking England don't give a shit, neither do we. We're getting out of this bullshit, this misleading bullshit, a way to tax and destroy and control your people and bankrupt you and financially strap you into a corner, take away your currency and pushing all sick, fucked up agendas.
Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
Oh, goddamn hacker, that second time tonight that asshole's cut in.
Poison in our atmosphere. The sky is destroyed in chemtrails all morning. They're at it. If you see my last video, you'll see. Okay? That's what they're doing. They're manipulating the weather then. They're calling it climate change. They're ionising the atmosphere. They're pumping aerosols, pollutions in millions of tons into the atmosphere. Right? Whatever goes up will come down. And it's coming down with barium, strontium, and all sorts of heavy metals. And you're inhaling them. And that's what's happening. That's what they bring you. That's what they bring you. They've infiltrated the media. The TV, the news, the newspapers, all infiltrated by the CIA. Running the United Nations outside with a load of more scumbags. They're pulling the strings in the background. That's right, pulling the strings in the background.
He has when it comes to mainstream media.
Dude, you're being ridiculous.
To manipulate the news and mainstream media. To manipulate the news and mainstream media.
Anderson, you piece of shit.
Cooper has 3 security guards all around him.
3 security guards, that's because he's a CIA operative. He works in the fake stream media, pumps out all the fucking lies, narrative and echo chambers business, okay? That's him. So you need to do something and fucking wake up and research.
The movement was begun 8 months ago by a small group of scientists who discovered, quite by accident, these signals being sent.
Congress today reauthorized funding for Facebook.
I'm sure there's many other channels out there.
Congress today reauthorized funding for Facebook, the massive online surveillance program run by the CIA. The massive online surveillance program run by the CIA.
Things giving me a headache. Yeah, tell me about it. Must took the hackers months to figure out how to do this.
According to Department of Homeland Security reports, Facebook has replaced almost every other CIA information gathering program since it was launched in 2004.
Now, do you hear that? Facebook was launched in 2004, look, I already know it. As a matter of fact, it wasn't. It was invented in 1986. They used to use it in CERN for passing messages around in CERN. CERN, that's where they're opening the doorway to hell, right? By the way, looking for the God particle, the Higgs boson, CERN, right? That was the birth of the internet. And Facebook is for dumbed down backward donkeys. You think you learn stuff on Facebook? You don't learn nothing. You don't do one bit of research on Facebook. It is thrown out in front of you.
The poor and the underclass are growing. Racial justice and human rights are non-existent.
You look at it and you think, oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on after the CIA feeding it to you. Fucking backward donkeys.
Stockwell is the highest-ranking CIA agent to go public.
Their intention to rule rests with the annihilation of consciousness. We have been lulled into a trance. They have made us indifferent to ourselves, to others. We are focused only on our own gain.
And the clock is now ticking closer to the time when a decision of the future direction.
Go on, Brexit. Going back. So what do you think of that? Right? All infiltrated by the CIA.
We lost our democracy and our constitutional government down to the earth.
My expertise, as you know, is CIA, Marine Corps, 3 CIA secret wars. They run operations in every corner of the globe. They also undertook the license of operating just totally above and beyond U.S. laws.
And as a former CIA officer, I'm bound by the Intelligence Activities Protection Act of 1982, so I can't...
They give you the illusion, oh, they're only for Railways, ground control to Houston, are you there? Ground control to the airplanes, are you there? Yeah, that's what they tell you, Yeah, nothing about it firing lasers into the atmosphere and ionizing in the atmosphere. So all the soaps they have on the TV, filthy, disgusting, vile narrative is what they push out through them little echo chambers for the agendas and for them, the United Nazis. And that's what they do with their soaps. Nothing to do with God. They make all the families look like they're dysfunctional and useless. And they make it so that the gay agenda and the homosexuals know best for the rest of us. Know best for our children. Same people that won't have children themselves are going to go on and try and push it into your children's mind that it's okay for all this to be going on, when in fact it's not.
Please understand, they are safe as long as they are not discovered. That is their primary method of survival. Keep us asleep, keep us selfish, keep us sedated.
And pulling the water out of the sand like sponge. Blow it out your ass.
Confirm or deny, quote unquote, any CIA personnel involved in the...
Look at him, now look at him, right? Look at the amount of money that went into building them, right? And then they can just do their evil deeds with them, right? And then they can just abscond and leave it all there. No, never take it away, don't give a shit about the money. See, that'll tell you it's not their money they're spending the public's money. That's what they do, right? That's why they want you to have a bank card and bank this and bank that, but I don't have no bank cards. Not like damn bank card and nothing, no banks and nothing like that. Thank you very much, I might more a few quid.
Do you have any people paid by...
Dumbing the masses down with their TV and the radio. Listen to me, please. Turn off the fucking radio as well. They play the same satanic songs, relentlessly play them over and over and over again, all about whores and prostitutes and rapers and man whores and whore masters and pimps and the whole lot, right? And dressing like whores and prostitutes on stage. They pump that out through the radio then until your children are singing them filthy fucking songs. You're most likely humming along with them yourself. But see, I don't listen to the radio and I don't watch TV.
The higher-ups in the drug operation, who were military officers, government personnel, police officers, 2 attorneys in Fayetteville, North Carolina, when they learned that this cult, this satanic cult had committed these murders,
devoting considerable attention to fostering relationships with Hollywood movers and shakers, which was used actually to influence.
So we're back. So what do you think of that?
My hope is that in the coming weeks, previous red lines and tough talking points.
My hope is that in the coming weeks, previous red lines and tough talking points.
My hope is that in the coming weeks, previous red lines and tough talking points. My hope is that in the coming weeks, previous red lines and tough talking points. My hope is that in the coming weeks, previous red lines and tough talking points
will be put to one side, and a calm and rational debate about what's in the best interests of the people of Britain and Northern Ireland can prevail.
Fake stream media. United Nations trying to destroy our country, trying to dissolve our flag. They've taken our currency away. They've crippled, financially destroyed our fucking country. Took away our pound, our punt, and gave us a worthless euro. And it's alright when you have billions of them like they have. So that's the truth. It's another fucking truth, right? It's time to stand up, and just like Britain is getting the Brexit, we need to get the fuck out of here, out of Europe too. Or from away, as far as we can, from them United Nazis parasites.
The news and Hollywood.
Secret prisons, they go back to 1950 at the CIA. Torture as a tool of interrogation, that also goes back to 1950.
When you're a CIA whistleblower, there are some perks to that, believe it or not. For example, I get my mail is open before I get it. Kind of nice. It's like, well, thank you for that. Somebody's already been in it. My cell phone turns itself on and off.
By next generation surveillance cameras,
We can pass in the vehicles and tell what type of vehicles it is, and also it could detect the bicycle list, motorcycle list.
After years of secretly monitoring the public, we were astounded. So many people would willingly publicize where they live, all their friends, personal email addresses, hundreds of photos of themselves, and even status updates about what they were doing.
Photos of themselves, photos of their children, photos of the inside of the house, photos inside the car, photos of what clothes they wear, photos of what food they ate, photos of what drink they drink, photos of just about everything and anything, and they bang it out on the internet and they're mad for likes. Oh, see how many likes I can get. Oh, look, I got this many likes. Ooh, oh, You see the world they're living in? They're living in the Matrix. Matrix, they're more interested in thumbs likes up than they are in someone having a debate with them.
It's a moment. It is truly a dream come true for the CIA.
Especially when I have these meetings, my wife will tell you, the cell phone will just come on right before we come and do this sort of thing. Well, that's convenient though. That you could look at that maybe as a perk, couldn't you? If I ever get lost, we travel a lot. If I ever get lost, there's always someone following me.
The United States still has an open policy of supporting coups.
Damascus called the attack a war crime, while the Russian military asserted that Washington's true goal is to capture economic assets in Syria. The Russian Foreign Ministry spokesman affirmed that the U.S. military presence in Syria poses a dangerous threat to the political process and territorial integrity of the country, while the foreign minister called the strike another violation of Syria's sovereignty by the United States. The U.S., however, remained unmoved, promising to continue to support the U.S. allied forces in Syria.
You mean support the CIA? See what the CIA do is, right? They go in, they dress up like the people on one side, when in fact they're on the other side, and then they cause trouble, and then they cause conflict, and that's what the CIA do. They go in and manipulate the thing, they start troubles, they deliberately go in and start fucking wars in people's country. That's what they do.
Thank you, sir.
We continue to support SDF with respect to defeating IS. IS is still there, and our mission is to defeat IS, stated the Pentagon. We will continue to support them. Our goal is to ensure that our diplomat can negotiate from a position of strength with respect to the Geneva process.
I'll bet. You got him. Think you saw shaving this morning?
You look as shitty to us as we do to you.
Impossible.
It would be easier if we don't have to splatter your brains.
Is reporting that U.S. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis dismissed concerns on Thursday that the United States was being dragged into a broader conflict in Syria. Assad, who is supported by Russia and Shia militias backed by Iran, has said he wants to take back every inch of Syria. Goes on further to report that Mattis described the attack on the U.S.-backed fighters who were accompanied by U.S. Special Operation Forces as perplexing.
Just take it easy. And if you stumbled onto something here, maybe we can all benefit from this slight misunderstanding. Now let's go someplace quiet so we can talk this over.
So you bastards die just like we do.
And destabilizations and low-intensity conflicts in every corner of the globe, the U.S. doing this through the CIA.
So boom, so we're back again. So what do you think of that? So one more time for the crack. Boom.
If I want to continue doing this.
They had a license, if you will, to kill, but also they took that to a license to smuggle drugs, a license to do all kinds of things to other people.
Now this is a former CIA officer telling you what the CIA are really up to, right?
In other societies in violation of international law, our law.
They knew that if there was an investigation of the cult, they would expose
No, former head of the FBI.
the whole operation throughout America. And so what they do, they covered it up. Next thing I hear, I'm receiving phone calls from around the country. I'm a homosexual, suffering from mental problems, disgruntled ex-employee.
Angelina Jolie is CIA, UCFR, CIA, the whole thing. She plays CIA agents. Same thing with people.
She've a big rubber fucking lips pumped up with Botox, boy. She's one. Look at the colour of the thing coming on. Look at an alien stick insect, boys. I don't know why people think she's good looking. Mean to say a million is Satan is all I see.
Same thing with people like George Clooney.
And targeted assassinations of the real and perceived enemies of the United States, well, that goes back all the way to the beginning, too.
We're not just at the 11th hour, we're at the 11th hour 59-minute point in this country constitutionally. I'm sorry to say that we are living under a post-constitutional government in America now, and it's getting worse by the hour. There's a war going on in Washington.
It seems to me that a reporter's got to be much more circumspect in doing it now, or he runs the risk of at least being looked at.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Near the entrance. Has a shotgun. White male, 30s. Long hair.
Mama don't like tattletales.
Wearing sunglasses.
Did you see Angela Merkel there not long ago? When they gave her the flag of her own country, she wouldn't take it, she threw it on the ground, right? So that's what they think, and that's the agenda they're trying to push into all our countries, with all the rest sick, twisted, evil, satanic agendas that they're trying to push in on top of our children. So with that,
Considerable disfavor by the public. I think you've got to be much more careful about it.
This includes real-time crowd analysis and even mood analysis.
Boom!
At this convenience store, registered customers enter with facial recognition. They buy items using their phones.
Now hold on. You ain't the first son of a bitch to wake up under a dream.
Much of the credit belongs to CIA agent Mark Zuckerberg, who runs the day-to-day Facebook operation for the agency.
CIA agent Mark Zuckerberg, how more do you need to hear?
The decorated agent, codenamed the Overlord, was recently awarded...
The Overlord, there you go. That doesn't explain enough, G. So we go, man, have a look at this. That's correct. So to be sure, Jimmy.
Perfect testing ground.
That's like the cars when they want you to get into your cars. They'll be checking you out, be looking at you, checking your mood, checking your weight, checking your heartbeat, checking everything and anything, staring at you all the time, watching everywhere you go, every stop you take. That's why they want you to get into them cars. Self-driven cars. And not me, boy.
Brother, life's a bitch. She's back in heat.